Hi guys, let's detangle natural kinky hair, unmatted hair. First of all, I'm just waiting, damping my fingers and actually making the hair a little bit damp. Apply water on it, and when you're done doing that, apply detangler if you have one. If you don't have a detangler, you can use something like this. I have this oil repair keratin with jojoba oil in it, or if you have like a shampoo that is light, not really heavy shampoo, then apply it there and you know use your fingers first of all before you start to use the comb, because most times if you go on straight with the comb, you are going to find out you have lots and lots of breakage. So I'm touching those places that are just completely, you can see here, all mated together. And you'll find that when you do that, then your fingers can conveniently, with ease, separate them together, separate the tangles, just, have them all separated. And when you've done that, then you can comb. When you do the combing, you discover only a little shedding. I went last year, I was actually gunning for waist length, which I achieved. But I went to the salon, and because we've gotten so familiar somehow, without my knowledge, she just took the presser, the iron, and put on my hair without asking, and really spoiled the hair. And before she was done combing, my hair was all over the floor of the salon, like, you know, completely shedded, like lots and lots of hair shedding. The hair was damaged. At the end of it, I learned to be more careful. She took me back to the same program of starting all over. So beware of people who takes you back to starting point. Beware of such people. One thing that you shouldn't forget or ignore is that when you get to that place, no matter how hard you've been pushed to your starting point, to like starting again, don't remain there. Choose to take off, get up and take off. I got up because I already know what to do to my natural hair, how to do it, and I've taken off. And if you see the hair, again, it's beginning to it's growing again. It's already below the breast area, it's growing again. Of course, I've forgiven her, I've moved on, but once bitten, twice shy, I learned. So that's it. If you have any question or questions, don't forget to leave it in the comment section below and leave me your comment, give us a thumbs up. You can start by typing, I refuse to stay down there. That place you've been pushed. But honestly, guys, it's actually people for you. I wanted to stop this video, but something cropped my mind, something just, I just remembered something that in life, this is just one aspect of experience that I have, whereby people tend to spoil what you've worked for so long. With natural hair, it takes a lot. It takes your energy, it takes your effort, it takes the care, it takes everything. It takes everything, sincerely speaking. And meanwhile, don't forget to start the combing from the top, sorry, the bottom. Here is my hand, by the bottom to the top. You start from the bottom and comb gently upwards. I began from the bottom so it gets all cleared up, and then gently you go upwards. And don't forget the roots. You can now comb it well. At the end of the day, I'm going to leave for you the amount of hair shed. When I start this way, it's usually not much. So when you feel a place is hard, just drop the comb, use your hand again and work it down, work it down, work it down, work it down before you go ahead again with the comb. First of all, use your fingers when you witness some resistance. Just use your fingers. So as I was saying, in life, they're just people. You know why? You know what happened when I asked her, why did you do that? I'm telling her that I wasn't happy with what she did. Why would she waste my hair like this? For goodness sake, it took years. It took years, indeed. It took years. They didn't grow just in a twinkle of an eye, so to speak, and without effort. No, it took me, effort, so to speak. I did researches. I followed the likes of Natural, people with natural hair, and I researched trying to figure out how best to take care of my natural hair. Because at some point I got tired of relaxer, relaxed hair, and I had to shed off the hair. I had to take off the hair completely and began on a natural journey. So that someone should just wake up one morning and use my hair for such a bad experience wasn't just funny at all. When I asked her, she said, "Your hair is too full and too long." Like, guess what, guys? Your hair is too full and too long. And when I said, "But you could have at least voiced it out to me like that, let me know that you can handle it, then I could also use somewhere else. Could as well try others." Unfortunately, she's the only one around my area. For me to go to where I can find someone else to try it on, I have to go really far. So, but has she voiced out? Of course, why not? Or I could be managing it, doing it myself, like I was doing sometimes. But she didn't. Instead, she just said, "Hey, I figured something out," and put the iron on my hair without any anti-resistance from, with a hot iron, and just down to my hair, guys. Finished, and then had to comb and all the floor of the salon. When I tell you all the floor was full of my hair, you would not imagine it. But I began again, and thank God, it's gradually thriving again. It's gradually thriving again. So I was saying, beware of people who do that. You build something. It could be your business. You build just something, and suddenly someone somewhere. It could even be just anything precious to you. Could be in the company. You have some people who are just naturally jealous, and they will just begin to work against you and begin to say silly things. Can even cause sack, and you won't know what was said against you. But no matter where you find yourself, don't stay down there. Don't cry and cry, or keep complaining. Just pick up the pieces and move ahead, because you know what? God is for you. And so it's only a moment of time, and you're going to be standing again on your feet. And they're going to be so shocked to their bone marrows. Because while they were thinking that was all you've got, that's all your source of income, they didn't know that what you carry inside of you, they have no idea that you cannot be stopped. Because when God says if one door closes, He will open another. He wasn't joking when He made that declaration. Especially to all the children of God out there, just know that your case is different. Somebody's going to say, "Why are you preaching, girl?" I can't help but talk about Jesus in this kind of time. The older you get, the more experience you have, the more you see things. At some point, the more you wonder, and at some point, you stop wondering and start to say, "You know what, God, it doesn't even matter. I know whom I have, I know whom I serve. It doesn't even matter. The one in me is greater." Like, it doesn't even matter. I know I'm more than a conqueror. Like, it doesn't even matter, But the thing is, don't forget the lessons learned, you know. Don't forget the reason. There's a reason behind what you go through. Most times it's so that you can share to the next person. So that you can share to the next person, your younger ones, your generations around, those around and all. That not everybody that smiles with you loves you. Not everyone that smiles with you is happy with you. Take it or not. Not everyone who says, "Wow, you look great today." Sometimes they don't even mean it. Sometimes, see, take it from me, they're just saying it. They're just saying it because they want to fish out some more information from you. They want to, perhaps there's something they're getting from you and they just want to keep attuning you, even though they can't help it because, of course, you look good. You are always shining. They can't help it. They can't stand it. So whether they comment or not, you know it. So it doesn't even matter, you know. It doesn't even matter, but you gotta know it so that when you see their true colors, you don't have to cry for too long. You're a human being, it's okay to cry. But don't cry for too long because then you give them satisfaction of wow. You mean she can cry? You mean he can actually cry? Don't forget to share this video, share to your sisters that you can tangle your hair. That natural hair that I was always posed as a problem or so much stress, there's always a way of dealing with it. Have you subscribed? Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share.